Hello everyone, this is our chapter 3 pair of linear equations. Today we are going to discuss solution of a pair of linear equations. Let me see. In a class, the class teacher given 3 different pair of linear equations to 3 students to do, and they have to find out the answer or solution of that equations. The 3 members are trying to find out the solution of the pair of linear equations. The first person told, "Madam, I got unique solution." And the second one told, "Madam, I am having so many solutions." And the third one is telling, "Madam, I think that question is wrong because I am not getting any solutions," which means no solution, the third one is telling. And the madam told, "Yes, very good. 3 of you got the correct answers." Yes, pair of linear equations having 3 different kinds of solutions. Let me see that. First, solution of linear equations. We can categorize this into two types. One is inconsistent, another one is consistent. First, inconsistent. A pair of linear equations which has no solution is called an inconsistent pair of linear equations. Which has no solution, then it is known as inconsistent pair of linear equation. Alright, already we seen the second student got no solution, the third student got no solution. Alright, so consistent, a pair of linear equation in 2 variables which has a solution is called a consistent pair of linear equations. If the pair of linear equations having a solution, which means we can able to find the value of x, y, a, b or whatever it may be. If it has a solution, it is called consistent pair of linear equations. Next is dependent pair. A pair of linear equation which has infinitely many solution. Right? The second children got infinitely many solution is known as dependent pair. This dependent pair also comes under consistent solution. Right? Because at least it have one solution. The next thing is we are going to see graphical method. Right? In that graphical method we can see 3 kinds of graphs. Right? 3 kinds of lines. One is intersecting, another one is parallel, another one is coinciding. Right? These 3 are the major thing. Right? So one is intersecting, another one is parallel, another one is coinciding. In the previous class also we discussed about this. Intersecting, parallel and coinciding. Let me see clearly. First is intersecting lines. We are taking 2 lines. One is a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0. Another one is a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. Here see the diagram. The 2 lines L1 and L2 are intersecting at the point of a comma b. So L1 and L2 intersects at a comma b. So a comma b is the solution of this equation. Hence it has a unique solution. According to the ratio a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, then it has a unique solution. Remember this, intersecting lines means it has unique solution. According to the ratio a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2 means it has unique solution. The next is parallel lines. See here 2 lines L1 and L2. Those 2 lines are parallel, which means they will not meet each other. They will not intersect in any other point. So like this kind of graph has no solution. Right? So according to the ratio a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2, but it is not equal to c1 by c2. Is this clear? Parallel lines means that pair of linear equation will not have any solution, which means no solution. According to the ratio a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2, which is not equal to c1 by c2. First, intersecting means having solution. Parallel lines means having no solution. The next is coinciding lines. Coinciding lines means we are having 2 lines. One is L1, another one is L2. Both the line coincide each other. See in this diagram, both the lines coinciding. So if it is like means it has infinitely many solutions. This kind of graph has infinitely many solutions. So according to the ratio, A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 equal to C1 by C2. Comparing the ratio, we can get A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 equal to C1 by C2. This is coinciding lines. Is this clear? Intersecting, parallel and coinciding. These are the three things we are going to discuss in our chapter. Then exercise 3.2. Form the pair of linear equations of the following problems and find their solution graphically. 10 students of class 10 took part in maths quiz. Totally 10 students. Two statements are there. If the number of girls is 4 more than the number of boys, find the number of boys and girls who took part in the quiz. Right? Two parts are there. One is total. Total boys and girls is 10 and number of girls more than the boys is 4. First we take, let the number of boys be x and the number of girls be y. Right? So according to the question, how can we write x plus y? Boys and plus girls, the totally will gives you 10 and girls equal to 4 more than the boys. Right? So y equal to x plus 4. This is our second equation. Is this clear? First equation and second equation? Right. Now in first equation, put x is equal to 0. Then y equal to 10 minus 0. So y equal to 10. Next x is equal to 10. So y equal to 10 minus 10. Then y equal to 0. Next you can put whatever value you want. Now here we are putting 5. So x is equal to 5. So y equal to 10 minus 5, 5. Now we are tabularizing x, y and xy. 0, 10 we are getting, 10, 0, 5, 5. So what are the coordinates? 0, 10, 10, 0 and 5, 5. Is this clear? First we are taking our equation and substituting the value of x, we are getting the value of y. Next your second equation, y equal to x plus 4. First put x is equal to 0. 0 plus 4 will gives you 0. Next x is equal to minus 4. Minus 4 plus 4 will gives you 0. Next x is equal to 2. Whatever value you want you can put. So y equal to 2 plus 4 will gives you 6. So second equation we are substituting the value of x, we are getting the value of y. Now we can see the table x, y and xy. 0, 4, minus 4, 0, 2, 6. So what are all the coordinates of x and y? 0, 4, minus 4, 0 and 2, 6. Is this clear? Right. Now we are going to plot the points in our graph. Right. See L1. First take the equation number 1 and plot the points and make the straight line, that is your L1, and take your equation number 2 and plot the points and make the line L2. See the L1 and L2 intersecting at the point 3, 7. Is this clear? The graph is clear. First take the equation number 1 table and plot the points, draw, then equation number 2. So the number of boys 3, because they are intersecting at 3, 7. The number of boys 3 and the number of girls 7. Is this clear? Is this clear? I think. The second one, on comparing the ratios, find out whether the lines representing the following pair of linear equations. According to the ratio, the first subdivision, 5x minus 4y plus 8 equal to 0. 7x plus 6y minus 9 equal to 0. What is the standard form? A1x plus B1y plus C1 equal to 0. A2x plus B2y plus C2 equal to 0. This is the standard form. We know that. Right? Now we have to compare the equation and the standard form, and we have to find out the A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2. Then we have to compare the ratio. So A1 equal to 5, B1 equal to minus 4, C1 equal to 8. Then A2 is equal to 7, B2 equal to 6, C2 equal to minus 9. First we will compare A1 by A2. So what is this? 5 by 7. Next is B1 by B2. Minus 4 by 6 will gives you minus 2 by 3. Next is C1 by C2. No need to find out because A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. So no need to find your C1 by C2. Not equal means already we know that it has unique solution. So the solution is unique. Unique solution means the lines will be intersecting. Is this clear? A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2 means it has unique solution. Unique solution means the lines are intersecting. Your second subdivision, 9x plus 3y plus 12 equal to 0, 18x plus 6y plus 24 equal to 0. A1 equal to 9, B1 equal to 3 and C1 equal to 12, A2 equal to 18, B2 equal to 6 and C2 equal to 24. So now we are going to compare. A1 by A2 equal to 9 by 18. 9 by 18, how we will divide? 1 by 2. Next B1 by B2 is equal to 3 by 2. How we will divide? 1 by 2. Next C1 by C2 is equal to 12 by 24. If we divide, what we will get? 1 by 2. Now we will see A1 by A2 is also 1 by 2. B1 by B2 is also 1 by 2. And C1 by C2 is also 1 by 2. Is this clear how to compare A1 by A2, B1 by B2 and C1 by C2? 3 are equal to 1 by 2. So it has infinitely many solutions. Hence the lines are coinciding. Is this clear? If the three ratios A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 equal to C1 by C2 means it has infinitely many solutions. The graph, the lines will be coinciding. So next thing, your third problem, comparing the ratios, and we have to find either it is consistent or inconsistent, right? So first question, 3x plus 2y equal to 5, 2x minus 3y equal to 7. This is our equation. First find out the A1, A1 3, B1 2, C1 minus 5, A2 2, B2 minus 3 and C2 is equal to minus 7. Now compare the ratio. A1 by A2 is equal to 3 by 2, B1 by B2 is equal to 2 by minus 3 and no need to find C1 and C2 because A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. So no need to find out C1, C2. So which is not equal, which means solution is unique. Unique solution means it has a solution, right? So the linear equations are consistent. Is this clear? Already in the starting we seen consistent means the pair of linear equation has a solution. If it has a solution means it is consistent. So here it has a unique solution, which means the pair of linear equations are consistent. Is this clear? First we have to find the ratio, then we have to find out. Your second subdivision, 2x minus 3y equal to 8, 4x minus 6y equal to 9. So let me find A1, B1, C1. A1 equal to 2, B1 equal to minus 3 and C1 equal to minus 8. Then A2 equal to 4, B2 equal to minus 6, C2 is equal to minus 9. Now find the ratio. A1 by A2, 2 by 4 will gives you 1 by 2. B1 by B2, minus 3 by minus 6 will gives you 1 by 2. Then C1 by C2, minus 8 by minus 9. We cannot divide. So what is that? A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2. But it is not equal to C1 by C2, which means this set of equation has no solution. No solution means it comes under inconsistent. Is this clear? The first thing, keep that ratio. A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, but it is not equal to C1 by C2. The third question, 3 by 2x plus 5 by 3y equal to 7 and 9x minus 10y equal to 14. So first take your two equations. These are your two equations, ax plus by plus c equal to 0. In that form it is here. So first a1 equal to 3 by 2, b1 equal to 5 by 3, c1 is equal to minus 7, a2 is equal to 9, b2 is equal to minus 10 and c2 is equal to minus 14. First a1 by a2. What is your a1? 3 by 2. What is your a2? 9. So 3 by 2, it is in the form 9 by 1. The reciprocal is 1 by 9. If we cancel it 3 and 9, we will get 1 by 6. Then b1 by b2, 5 by 3 divided by minus 10. How can we write 5 by 3 into 10 by 1 reciprocal is 1 by minus 10. If we cancel, we will get minus 1 by 6. Now compare. a1 by a2 equal to 1 by 6. b1 by b2 is equal to minus 1 by 6, which is not equal. So ratio is not equal means it has unique solution. Unique solution means linear equations are consistent. Is this clear? a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. Thank you so much for watching this video. We will continue the remaining thing in our next video. Thank you so much.